Well, you are doing an amazing job.
Yeah, I don't think I am, because you're here. So.
Hey, this is Chris, and right here is my guest host for the week, Jelaine, my first ever guest host.
Hey.
She's got this amazing TikTok, and one of the things she does on it that I think is so cool is Bible tea. I love Bible tea.
They flew me out here from California, and I'm pretty excited. I can see some of it already.
It's awesome. This is the first time ever that The Chosen is shooting on their own set, their own city of Capernaum behind us. But right as we were touring the city and getting our first reaction to seeing it for the first time, oh my God, there was a pretty drastic change in plans.
A little bit.
I would say, as of today, 99.7% chance we're not filming.
Oh my gosh. This is the city of Capernaum. Let's go check this out. Oh my gosh, it's the well.
On the morning of the 5th day, we leave and we'll meet by the well in the southern quarter.
If we wait here long enough, Jesus might come.
Everyone's here?
This is one of the few things I know. When you turn around, you will see Simon's house.
Oh my God! If one of this is missing, I probably took it.
This is where Eden does the grapes.
We gonna go in there?
Let's do it.
Oh my gosh. I'm living the life in this Disneyland.
Is it bad though? Like, I'm such a germaphobe that I'm thinking about their dirty feet on those grapes and then you drink that later?
No, yeah, I thought that too.
Okay, breathe deeply the air of Capernaum. I wouldn't hug that too much. They catch fish with those. The dome up top, and this is Matthew's like mansion. Like if we go on the other side, I think we'll see the gold doors.
Dang, this place is bougie.
And as Jelaine and I continued to explore this set, it was unbelievable the attention to detail. It felt like we were walking through the first century.
You can see that there was a lot of idolatry.
Because it's Roman occupied, right? You gotta think how much all the Jews hated that all the gods and goddesses and all these idols everywhere. It actually does kind of put that new weight on you where it's like, that is the full weight of the oppression.
Exactly.
Yeah. Here we have a brand new set that is truly ours, and it's beautiful. What could possibly go wrong?
You're shut down.
We clocked in at around 7 a.m. and we're clocking out at 10 a.m. What is going on?
Obviously through season 2 and 3, we've been dealing with COVID. We test 3 times a week. We've had cases that come and go, but it's never been to the point to where we've been impacted. As of today, just because of a ramp up, because of what's coming through, there's not a schedule change that we can make. There's not really any creative changes we can make. We can't write somebody out. The scenes are too critical. We've decided we're not going to shoot for today, and then we're going to evaluate and see the rest of the week.
So what happens when production is shut down? We got to join Dallas and the Tech Scout inside the Capernaum Synagogue, where we found something incredible. Right on all of the walls in there are Bible verses. So when they put the walls up, you will always have this synagogue filled with the words of God.
Look at that one. It just says, I love you, Jesus. And it's so simple, but it just shows you that we're all hungry and He's everything that we need. What's happening right now?
Throughout the whole city, underneath all the finishes is the Word of God. A group of us on the team have gone through and written scriptures all over the walls, and it's very specific to the locations. They wrote Shabbat Shalom in Hebrew, and it just so happened to be directly under the altar. The Word of the Lord has shown up in the locations that it's very specifically meant for all throughout the city by people who did not know what was being filmed there.
And there are Bibles buried throughout.
These are all things that have been built into this site from day one. This site is His, it was dedicated to Him. It's just been amazing.
Oh my God. I am not okay in the best way. You're supporting a show that wants God in every single thing.
Now, one thing we know about this brand new set being built is there were a lot of challenges and there were a lot of delays.
We went to Weatherford because this wasn't finished yet. And then we went to Utah, and then we went to the sound stages, and then we came here.
And then there is now this one more delay.
It was actually a blessing for us because of the fact that we're still not finished with the city. It gave us a few more days to set up a tent city, which is part of the storyline, but not a good thing for people who got COVID.
No.
My team has been feverishly working around the clock, 7 days a week. Getting a couple extra days to continue that process is a gift, and in the long run, when you look at the schedule, it now messes everything up because now the camera now the camera is on hold for potentially half a week. That means we're going to finish half a week later. Personally, it impacts me because I have another job right after we wrap on this show. Everybody knows in film you change on a dime.
Yes.
You're shooting outside and the storm rolls in and you look for a covered set and you change, you pivot.
Yeah.
That's what we do.
All
right, we're shooting.
We get to do some filming and production this
Finally.
week. Yes, so after 3 days off, we are finally on. We're back on the set, and it feels so incredibly good.
The cast is here, the crew's here, we've got incredible background, and we get to work on the brand new set. And we cannot wait to take you along with us.
Jelaine and I both have never met Kirk BR Waller, who plays Gaius, but one of his scenes was coming up, and we got the opportunity to talk to him.
What excites you the most about Gaius returning to season 3?
The direction that the character is going. I'm really excited about what's going to be happening with him.
Do you think Gaius and Matthew will have interactions in season 3?
I mean, he's kind of off on his own at this point. You know, he decided to drop his life and follow Jesus, which was shocking to me. So I'm not sure. What do you have to offer him?
Is your relationship with Matthew, is it like Gaius and Matthew kind of end up with that father-son type relationship?
It's a really astute observation.
How can you not have a relationship with your own father?
He says he has no son.
I'll put it to you this way. I don't think anybody thinks they're a bad guy or a bad person. If you work with somebody every day, you're going to have a relationship with that person.
You could say thank you. No, I'm not going to do that.
So I wanted to bring that humanity to Gaius. I've taken a liking to him, clearly.
I know some people that were mildly fond of your son.
How do you get into that mindset of this compassionate villain?
Everybody has a reason for why they do what they do. I care about the Republic. I care about Rome, the ideals and the ideology. Rome is there to help.
I believe they sensibly joined the winning team, Dominus.
Roads, infrastructure, medicine. So I care about Rome, but I also care about people. As a human being, any cop or police officer, their job is to serve and protect, right? I believe that's what I'm doing, serve and protect.
In 3 seasons, what has been your favorite part about playing Gaius?
Romans are kind of typically the bad guys, so what I like most is fighting against that stereotype.
He emerges, stands here. It's a face-off. You're keeping your eye on him.
As best as we can make out, we have seen Simon Z coming down here to the tent city. And we just saw a group of zealots walk down. Something's gone down. If Simon Z is here and other zealots are here.
Something is happening.
Zealot fight.
Here we go. Zealot fight. Please tell me you didn't get that.
He did. Now with Jelaine here as the guest host, kind of in training, the time had come to let her fly and ask some of her own interview questions. And it went, well, it went.
Are you comfortable with the fact that you will forever live in the shadow of your dad?
Oh my gosh.
Where are your parents at? Can you read?
That's not the point.
So, what does it feel like to be in the middle of a midlife crisis? Maybe you didn't hear me. Being the special effects person, have you ever lit anyone on fire?
Is the camera on?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, Jelaine, I know you're nervous, but you're asking all the wrong questions.
Okay, what should I ask?
Simple things like, what do you do? Let me hear you say it.
What do you do?
Well, you are doing an amazing job.
Yeah, I don't think I am, because you're here. So
it was an incredible week with lots of twists and turns, and another twist that we had. Next week, you'll see how Jelaine got to become a background actor, and not just a background actor, a featured background actor. We'll talk more about that when we get there. Be sure to hit that subscribe button and the bell by that subscribe button so you're notified as soon as that video drops.